Here Morayera, here Morayera, here Morayera, here Morayera. Nyuta komara kita mari kere kita mari kere he wrote body he wrote body woko 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 Ino megarara, ino megarara, te peduwe ko megani. Ino megarara, te peduwe ko megani. Iya wai ko mi, ha. O baburi chingo po jo miela puta mela e level of malo mechel. E chavani kwetia berama chakara chaga meperi attack no mi line up make it me jo Jama me done. Welcoming you down to Lyoton College for today's final, of course, at the under-20 boys category live here from northern part of Uganda. It is the BUKEDEA Comprehensive School, taking on AMUS College. Two sides coming in from that is Teso Zone, and of course two schools coming in from that is BUKEDEA District, and of course qualifying to this final. Their first ever final for the BUKEDEA side, of course, AMUS College appearing onto this side for their second ever final that has been played. Losing to that was St. Julian way back in Masaka 2 years ago, and playing today with another intention to try come win their first ever live game at this side. Lining up here is that this decide to try part and give us this a beautiful piece of football. Stage is set for this under 20 boys live coverage. Two schools at the fourth tournament for this great moment. It's one game, one trophy, and 90 minutes away to decide who takes it all at home at the end of today's business. Just coming in from different schools here, lining up and led by the USSSA, that is President Mr. Justus Mugisha. That is AMUS College who qualified yesterday, edging out. That was St. Mary's School Chitende by 4 goals. One that was into the penalties, and of course, BUKEDEA Comprehensive School beating Chadon SS by a goal to nil. That was yesterday into the last one. From the match AMUS College BUKEDEA Comprehensive School yet to win, and a piece of glory into this competition, and BUKEDEA approaching this great mark, or coming us at this African Giants after winning the first games that we are held that was in Kenya, edging out to Kenya team and qualifying for the upcoming East African encounters will be played, or that will be come later this year. 4 teams qualifying to the East African continent. That is the East African games. I beg your pardon. St. Mary's School Chitende, AMUS College side, BUKEDEA Comprehensive School, not forgetting Chadondo Secondary School. Then we have bronze medal match that has seen a Chende edging out. That is Chadondo by 3 goals. So that was into the mid-morning action. Now today looks rather different in terms of we'll be having this game going down. Different guests coming in from Lira, that is Northern Uganda, and coming in from different schools and from the organizing committee, greeting the 2 teams, and of course today's officials led by Dick Okelo Workers, today's Stage is set for this good encounter today. And a good running fight. They've been getting and facing each other. That was at the test zone. That is Mosi College, so that has been quiet. We're trying to deliver something in terms of foul. They've been performing, and they've beaten BUKEDEA Comprehensive School on the 2 times they've made. That was into the district, that is the BUKEDEA district, of course. Tessa Zone, Mosi College winning those 2 encounters, and BUKEDEA looking in for their first ever win against Mosi College this year. 2 times have seen Mosi College beating BUKEDEA by that good goal margin, winning the qualifiers. Now on quite a different stage. This game will be going underway shortly here in Lira.
The match official
just been here for the last week, and raining here, drizzling at the grounds where action will be going down.
A lot of experience handling matches at international level. Dick Okello, assisted by another international assistant referee, Katerega Ashura.
Sasa Mosi who have the goalkeeper Chagama Usama, Ivan Okello, Jamil Idi Rashid, Silva Tuhire, Philip Wabuteya, Patrick Sembusi, Roy Olala, Josika Mudathil, Abasi Rahman, Matthias Kasadan, John Brand, Patrick Senkusu, Wanyama Simon, captain by that is Dennis. So good. Second to part today into the previous games, and of course on how teams have been performing since the group matches. Training down here, but of course we'll be giving you all this entire live coverage coming in from that is BUKEDEA Comprehensive School into the red jersey. Will be captained by that is Dennis Wagude, who turns out for the Bula Football Club into the Uganda Premier League, and also features in for this BUKEDEA side. And Mosi College captained by that is defender Jamil Idi Rashid, the player who scored the last penalty yesterday to kick out that was St. Mary's School Chitende in that session mark. Tony Katangalolo, after winning at the elite game that we held, that was in Bombo, and today looking in for his first under-20 glory at the BUKEDEA Comprehensive School, and trying to deliver something here to get that payback time, because BUKEDEA have been losing the previous 2 games played between these 2 sides. That was into the BUKEDEA and Teso Zone qualifying stages respectively. FIFA referee is Dick Okello, who will be getting us underway shortly here. Will be handling this good game today between these 2 sides. A battle from these Teso schools. Will be getting ready. Time to try to coming in from these 2 teams.
BUKEDEA Comprehensive. Gini wano gini East Africa mahokaro.
BUKEDEA Comprehensive School representing Teso with pride. And the Mosi College School are carrying on the hopes of BUKEDEA. This is schoolboys football at its fiercest. This is the title game to decide on who will handle the entire game and who will try and deliver what is expected right here at this ground. So it is feature starts on display as the Bulls will be getting this game moving. For those joining us for the first time, it's the final of the under-20 games live in Lira. Before we get us underway, it is BUKEDEA Comprehensive School in the red colors. We're playing from the left to the right of your TV set in red. In white is Mosi College School, kicking from the right-hand side to the left-hand side of your TV area. This is the under-20 boys final for the year 2026. Long ball from Philip Abutea. So cleared by Sullivan Tahiri in the midfield here. Right back is Ivan Okello, plays a long ball, looking for the left wing areas. Good control from our team John Bryan. Ball coming off. John Bryan, the team here, dropping back, plays it back onto that is Philip Abutea, controlled by Patrick Sembusi. AMUS in the move here. Balagade. This is Patrick Senkusu looking up for something into the right wing areas here. First touch coming in from Simon Wanyama. Ball is out here for the AMUS College throw. Sorry, it will be the BUKEDEA comprehensive throw. One of the defenders, Balagade Stephen, one of the central defenders here, will try to play out his a great tactic here. Known for those long throws, looking for the box areas, brought in by Balagade. Ball is down here, back to Balagade. Tries a cross. Good launch into the penalty area. Mark ball is out here for the AMUS College goal kick. Was hoping for the best from that delivery. This is the AMUS College goalkeeper was saving 2 penalties yesterday against that was St. Mary's School Chitende, and winning by 4 goals to 1 into that final after a goalless mark in normal time. Tony Katangalalo here. So played for this school that was in the Ngora edition. BUKEDEA Comprehensive not making it to the final. Second time they're having this great show. AMUS College appearing into the final for the second time as it was. That was in Masaka when St. Julian High School beat AMUS College by 3 goals to 0. But now one of the players here for the BUKEDEA Comprehensive School played in that final, and that is Simon Wanyama, also scoring on that final for beating that was AMUS College and scoring the 3rd goal that day against the AMUS College team. Godi Akbar. Belongs to the AMUS College team. This is Patrick Senkusu, lays the ball down here. Scored the winner yesterday against that was Chadondo SS and qualifying to this final. Touch from a bus. Sudami touch here from Patrick Senkusu, trying to go the right hand side here. Looking for the areas to get the ball back to the defender. Godi Akbar Musa has been a key pillar into the BUKEDEA defensive areas. Good ball here. It is BUKEDEA side. It's a blow. Downpour is back here at the Raton College campus. And of course, the final will be really going on to the best of the fans' expectations are trying to get those shoulders inside at the nearby tents. Or senior gigs, long throw. It's a high boot coming in from Ivan Okello. Delivered back, that is Patrick Sembusi in the midfield, losing out. Recovered well to the final stages here. Matthias Casada trying to go for the right areas. It's 5 minutes played into this under-20 final. BUKEDEA Comprehensive nil, AMUS College nil. Teso battle, all teams coming in from that is BUKEDEA. Third time they are facing each other into these under-20 games this year. Patrick Senkusu lays it through moment. Simon Wanyama goes for the hard shot. Just goes off target coming in from Wanyama Simon. Also played for the national Uganda Cubs team. That is the Uganda under-17 side that played into the different African campaigns. So we'll be enjoying this game here. Okello Dick, the man coming in from Lira, the man coming in from Northern Uganda, a FIFA referee. Handling proceedings right here today between these two. Okello Ivan, musically throw the touch from Roy Olara. Lays it back to Gay. That was the right back in the names of Okello Ivan again. Ivan Okello. Throw coming in from Okello. So the attack from the AMUS College side tries to go for the shot. Good block from the BUKEDEA side. Sentongo Wycliffe in the midfield. Change of play coming in from that is Sentongo. Good turn. Trying to find the red shots up to here. Denied the right hand side of the pitch here. And the good way. Players down is Wycliffe Sentongo. AMUS in the attack. Overlapping is Team John Bryan at the left winger. Wabuteya Philip replacing the suspended that is Pius Orioth, who got a red card yesterday when AMUS played Kitende in that a full-time call. From tapped on by Simon Wanyama, overlapping his and spreading his at the right winger Patrick Senkusu, getting his first touch. Legs four, that was Sentongo. Senkusu Patrick coming in, and a turn from that was Luanga Charles trying to go for the box area. Good defensive work. John Bryan team launches one up top here, trying to look for Ijosiga Mudasiri. And that was really heavy there for Ijosiga. Charles Luanga again hoping for the best coming in from Patrick Senkusu, the winger. Lays across. A chance for BUKEDEA Comprehensive School played into the box area. It's a flick from that was Ivan Okello. But again, BUKEDEA Comprehensive School with Matthias Kassad on the ground. Referee all giving BUKEDEA Comprehensive a chance to get this ball from another set piece call. It's the captain that is Dennis Sawagude, who's onto the ground here, being fouled by Kassad Matthias, the former Budo secondary school player, and captaining BUKEDEA today is Dennis Sawagude, holding that ball, now giving to the winger Patrick Senkusu in that way. Senkusu Patrick winning goal yesterday against that was Chadondo SS, winning by 1-0, qualifying for their first ever final in the under 20 category. So be coming in from a left wing areas that has most of the players space match covered and many numbers into the AMUS College box area, many of the red shirts into the AMUS College, and covering the white colors there. Patrick Senkusu to deliver. Takes a flick and cleared by Adala Roy, and back in the left wing areas. It's throwing out to the BUKEDEA Comprehensive School. Senior Ryan Giggs. So playing into the left wing. Matthias Kassad also played for the national under-17 Uganda Cups that featured in for the different African qualifying competitions, long throw. However, by Ivan Okello. Rising off the ground, taken away. Played back to Charles Luanga. Goes for the cross. Moment for BUKEDEA with the block coming in from Jamal Idi. Simon Wanyama. Osinya lays it back with a flicked in touch. Space into the box area. And Silva to here with the ball cleared. Amosi on the move. Olara. Abbas Rahman. Joining in is Wabuteya Philip. It's a block from Godi Musa Akbar. That again played out for the AMUS College throw. It's 10 played into this first half final. BUKEDEA Comprehensive School nil, AMUS College. Cross coming into the box of launches one here just to get the strikers. Jessica Mudassir. Ivan Okello. It's a cross body by Ivan Okello. Lays it through and a short moment takes a deflection. So apology for the breaking transmission, but of course it is the final between BUKEDEA Comprehensive School against AMUS College, and it's a ball wide here from the BUKEDEA Comprehensive attacking perspective. Will be something here for the BUKEDEA side, winning a corner. BUKEDEA nil, AMUS College nil. This one coming in from Mungu Savia Jakisa. BUKEDEA to launch at this corner there for the East African champions, brought in by Mungu, away by Jamil Idi. The attack is almost trying to get a few numbers, led by Jose Gamudathiri. And it's a goalkeeper there, Tony Katangalalo. So BUKEDEA trying to at least get some good chances here in today's game on getting many of those corners compared to the AMUS College side. So because Patrick, the ball is out, will be a throw awarded to the AMUS side. Ball played by Patrick Senkosu, looking for the control. Simon Wanyama in the box area. Wanyama holding play on a turn. Kept in play by Simon Wanyama. Trying to get his possession right. It is out for the Jamili. This is a last touch. Patrick Senkosu here. Might be very good here for the BUKEDEA side. That's if they win today's final. They will be the new champions of this under 20 boys category. And of course, it will be a new trophy that will be given out today as those organizers try to get those good ideas, rebranding and getting that beautiful trophy. Chitende missing out on the final spot. Some applies to the defending champions of Abudo. And something to record is that, of course, at the BUKEDEA, but again, at the AMUS College coach, that is Malinga Rashid, a losing coach in Masaka 2 years back when they were lost to the St. Juliana High School, as coaching at the AMUS College team today. Not forgetting he won that title in Ngora, wedging out that is Chitende side on penalties. So shot from Wanyama. Turn moment for BUKEDEA. On above the crossbar. Great chance. And the AMUS goalkeeper Chagamo Usama takes a moment to try at least alert his backline, because it might be really hard for them, because they're having tough times defending another good sharp striker in the names of Simon. And it's two tricky wingers, Patrick Senkosu and Dennis Togude. So it is a Amusi and BUKEDEA Comprehensive School. Will be a goal kick for the Amusi College side.
Shaka. Mike, check one.
Wanompira. Anaye. Ikole banaye. Tulina kamera bbiri. Kamera bbiri nagambye ozanyanga.
So it's a protest for a foul here at the edge of the penalty area mark. It's Amusi College's free kick. Holding that ball is our team, John Brand. And a great chance to try hold something out of this distance. We're having quite many players around there called Team John Brand, Josiga Modasil, all hoping for the best and trying to call for that set piece. Abbas Rahman. Moment for Amusi College. It's coming in from Otim John Brand. Otim with a powerful shot. Amusi College in the account opened. Stunning strike from Otim John Brand. And that's the perfect way to get the game moving here in today's final. As Amusi College draw first blood from a set piece. Otim John Brand scores for Amusi College against BUKEDEA Comprehensive School and has a goal in today's TESO battle. Not just a goal, but in terms of foul, that goal was scored. You just can't fail to mention the technique that Otim John Brand used in that set piece call. BUKEDEA Comprehensive School are down by a goal to 0. John Brand Otim could be the hero in their chase to their first title in the under 20 ball games played here. The goal scorer, John Brand Otim, with a cut back inside from over the pass. Another good cross from Abbas. So then so good in front of the referee. It is a good Akbal with the ball taken. Run Giggs Senior. There's a long ball here. Still back to Hiri with the ball covered. Balagade Stephen clears. Wanyama Simon on a turn. Looks for space. Going in for the left wing. Since Patrick Senko supported to the ground will be an opportunity for the BUKEDEA Comprehensive side to looking for something before the call for the end of the first 40 minutes here. Gojakisa will deliver that ball. Deliver that free kick Jakisa with the ball to the back post. Jamil Eid Rashid clears, brought in, underway by Abbas Rahman. Steven Balagade launches one. Good defensive work by Sulibato Hirire. Patrick Senkusu and Patrick Sembusi clears for safety. So the BUKEDEA Comprehensive School head coach Ronald Sali also worked with that is Brian Senyondo at the Cubs that qualified for their first ever World Cup in Qatar. Senior Giggs tries that cross, blocked by that was Jessica Mudasi or the BUKEDEA Comprehensive corner. So this is coming in from Mungo Sevilla. It's a corner for that launch. It's a high ball from the BUKEDEA Comprehensive winger. It's Patrick Senkusu in front of the AMUS College captain. The referee intervening finally. And Ivan with the player down for the AMUS College team. Will be sent for some education. Will be checked on by the team doctors. That is Silver. Defender Silver to here, who's down. Ivan with the goalkeeper here. He has been complaining since the start of the game because he knows that, of course, they are playing with another tricky players. They know the strength of those two players, those two wingers, Senkusu Patrick and Dennis Ogude, plus the player leading up the search for the goals, Wanyama Simon. 4-2 after goalless mark at the end of a normal time on penalties, winning by 4 goals to 2 and beating Menta SS school coming in from the right side, one of the schools that coming in from this part and this area, winning by 1 goal to 0, qualifying for the quarterfinals where they beat, that was College Nansana by a goal to 0 and edging out Kitende, cross right into ITL, struck into the goalkeeper's chest. That is Tony Katangalo. Faridi Kokelo still handling this game in a very mature manner because it's right sides coming in from the same zone against each other, more like us, what so Derby, more like us a couple of Derby. So we have a quite strong team that have been playing into that side, and now might be the chance of going on to these two sides. Budo, the defending champions coming in from Wachiso. Title will be coming in from Wachiso straight to the Teso zone. Ivan Okello lays it forward off Abbas's knee. There's a turning from Abbas Rahman here. Ball is out here for the BUKEDEA Comprehensive. It's a rolling ball. Senkusu Patrick plays it back. Will be restarted here. Ryan Giggs or senior. And players are left wing, and of course, can players left back in any day. Long launch for senior Giggs. Spilling out of the hands of the goalkeeper and taken up in his second take. Ivan Okello goes high, looking for a Josica, who's coming in from a good position. Flag stayed down on a Josica. Casada Mathias. Senkusu Patrick left down onto the ground, taken by Patrick Sempuzi. Olala Roy on a move. Balagati Stephen were trying to block that. Dennis good on the control for BUKEDEA Comprehensive side. Dennis says Central Wycliffe looking for Simon Wanyama recovered well by that is Jamil Idi Rashid. Tries to play that long way. Jessica keeps his boot into the fish of playing area. It's out for a throw. Wycliffe Sentongo on a run. Wycliffe. It's a good challenge from Patrick Sembusi in the midfield. Okay, Ivan. Patrick Sembusi plays it back to the right wing. It is Ivan Okel again. Kasada on a turn. Matthias Kasada. Roy Olala. To go for the back line there that has the two central defenders. The foul committed by yellow card shown to Silva to Hire. Turning up his boot straight to the players there. Wanyama Simon is onto the ground. While coming back with another good show into these knockout phases. Kolodik takes Hire's name into his books today. The yellow card in today's final. College goalkeeper charging for this moment. Very good at those occasions, very good at such moments. Short stopper. First touch that picked up a deflection to the ball into that corner. It's a corner for BUKEDEA Comprehensive School. Brought in to the back post and kept out by Ivan Okello. It's a shot coming through. Dennis on the feet. A good step there from the goalkeeper. Good stretch. And set to Sue Patrick. Side netting. Yeah. And AMUS survived. Almost conceding an equalizer. And a keeper with a good diving save, Chagama Osama, stopping that. And a very good position. Coming in from the captain, Denso Agude, trying to find one into this final. Didn't go for the hard shot. Just going in for that curl. And that's what that player can do better. Goalkeeper Osama Chagamo was diving the right way. BUKEDEA nil, AMUS College 1. Still to the past 45 minutes we played into this test of battle into the under 20 final this year. BUKEDEA Comprehensive School also having another good run. That's in terms of how they performed in their group matches. The good record in the group games, qualifying for the knockout phases, beating out that was Bristol Secondary School by 3 goals. So that was into round of 32, and also qualifying for round of 16, edging out Greenlight Islamic by 1-0. 1-all draw against Masaka SS. That was into the quarter-final. And BUKEDEA Comprehensive beating Masaka by 4 goals, 1 penalties yesterday. With a 1-0 full-time win against that was Chadondo SS, and qualifying today's final. Ejosiga commits a foul, laying his right hand into the face of the BUKEDEA Comprehensive player. This is Balagade. So played into the game that we held. That was in Bombo, where BUKEDEA Comprehensive School beat Menta SS in that final to win by 1-0, winning their first ever Allied Games. BUKEDEA Divide, winning the East African Games in Kenya, winning the elite games, and now in search for their first ever under 20 challengers final into this game. BUKEDEA comprehensive throw. This is a good occupy. Ball bouncing into the goal area, and the AMUS College goalkeeper Usama who does well to keep that ball. This could be now a call for a foul from Simon Wanyama.
Keeper AMUS Sagama Osama injured. 2 additional minutes to the end of first half. Refu Bakagario, Gotol Hospital, Motumo de AMUS. Hospital Motumo de AMUS, Tiganario. A champion, a champion Kito Tamori. Well, Lakiga, Odoroni Committee, the first half, and a matter of matter, the bottom of the 10 goalkeeper, AMUS, or a 1 man. Ka first half to meet up, one can do with you, Mayonnaise, Naracha Maro Kobe come to Mera Bero coach, Lauta, the only done of one Neguero, or when you down Mere, a war, the Dalatala Duong, I'll plan, you have any tower, I mean. All time, my first half tour, and you my first half to meet up at the winning. Jomoga me winning neo, a berbel, a nero cano, que the box in Mogaretino. Subunari can indicate Caritin near Gel, Caritiera Beach, Win carry a box, a Colmina with the Gemaretino, Mexico, Yega Meyi, Amino Atadan, of Walinguero.
Training for BUKEDEA Comprehensive School. Godi Akiba. Ball delivered and looking in for that was the winger Patrick Senkusu. Controlled by Ryan Giggs Senior. Loving up quite a few numbers into their defensive areas. It's end of the first half, and the referee Diko Kello does well to bring this to the end. It is AMUS College who are leading by a goal to nil goal scored by a midfielder, and that is the player John Bryan, or team, the player who scored from a set piece to give the AMUS College the lead here in today's final. They will be leading at time because Yeraton College is in charge for this epic final. Tesla battle, AMUS College are leading against BUKEDEA Comprehensive School by 1-0.
And you have make a comment with one of you make it a kind. One do come with our two. Going to the direction of Makacha, it's a very men and Mario, men and women a man, so what a character down there. Come on. Jammer, you have to put out in Buffalo. King of the morning on the dog, to Yakinaja Metia Bell, Metamoran, a pow. Yeah, for those who don't know, Dan Oguanamedo, he once played for Bologora FC. He started playing for Comboni College. That is way back in school. Yeah. And then they played for Bologora FC. He became the coach. Thank you so much, my MP, for the wonderful dance, for the wonderful work done so far. Ladies and gentlemen, our dear chief. Sophie, very beautiful the way you sit in the center of the field. Kopo, Amejo Laro, Ametima Chelly, and you must have it for 3. Well, it's so good to keep it. You take this one once and keep it. They must fight it for 3 consecutive. Yes. This business of taking it once and you take it for all. No. National secondary school football championship 2026. This is football. Town College. That they even added on the name of the head teacher. Mr. Levy. Thank you so much for hosting this. So the name of the head teacher of Yeraton College is on the trophy. But the name of the winner is not in the trophy. We're going to the winner in the staff at the end of the whistle. Otherwise, before I take, allow me to recognize in a special way the Commissioner of Physical Education and Sports, Reverend Dr. Canon. The big man, the president of Uganda Secondary School Sports Association.
Toto coming in from the midfield. Run Giggs Senior tries to make his way. Dispossessed and fed it. But there's a shot number 11, Yasin and Subuga. Player who was given a chance in today's game for this Musi College side. Musi in the white and BUKEDEA compressed it into a red color as the cross. Ball defended with a deflecting touch from Sliver to here. BUKEDEA playing in from the right to the left of your TV set. In white is Amosi kicking from the left to the right of the TV side. BUKEDEA players hoping for the best and hoping for the call to come from the referee right away. Ivan. They'll go the second half proceedings underway right at the start of the second half. Balaga is still rising above all the defenders into the BUKEDEA progressive backline. Second half is on. Test of battle. BUKEDEA with much work to do in today's second half in case they are to chase for their first title, and AMUS College hoping for the good second half in the campaign to win at this under 20 boys category side for the first time since these games were accepted way back. Last time that, of course, at least the RA side hosted these against what Kampala Secondary School have won titles at this RA Town College, but forgetting now College 2 hosting the other episode. Usama Chakamo. This is Ivan Okelo. Ivan Okelo clears. So big clears from Okelo Ivan. BUKEDEA side trying to defend and have those numbers. And again, keeping those sharp strikers. Wanyama Simon, one of the players there. Playing with much a good experience. BUKEDEA comprehensive player was given a chance into the second half. Sega Halit.
Yeah. What do you want?
Amanokel. Intercepting his Patrick Sempi's option to play by. That was Run Giggs Senior looking in for Dennis Wagude. Blocked by Okelo Ivan in time. Tries one. Down referee says now Patrick Sembosi. So ball cleared by Jamil Iti in the midfield. Stretching his Balagade, trying to twist his body and turn on the attack. Having a few numbers is Musi College from the right wing areas. So had a good challenge from that was Balagade. Just getting off the new player with the fresh legs in the names of Morgan Serada. Senko's Patrick on the move. Looking for Simon Wanyama. Good recovery. Rather good turning from Morgan Serada. Snatching out the possession from the boys in red. That's a push. The Amosi side. It is freaking for Musi College. Will be coming in from the Amosi half. They take time, Silva, to hear it, to get the ball started around the center circle. Launched right by Tuhire. Okelo Ivan tries to make his way, makes the challenge on the BUKEDEA comprehensive player in the left back, Ryan Giggs Senior. Overlapping Ivan Okelo. For the Furans, he has had into this second of trying to show his feathers, trying to get that maximum pressure, trying to play Furans. Sama Chakamo in a good areas into zone, a good area here. They're trying to go for these long balls and now resorting into those Long Chelmy is coming in from the wingers. Dennis Wagude, BUKEDEA for PSC for the move looking for. That is a Simon Wanyama. That's a hard ball. That's a hard pass. Shagamo Usama, the best goalkeepers we are having into this tournament. Very good at setting penalties and very good product from those set pieces and long ranges. Okay. Controlled by Senior. Checks off Morgan Serrada. Goes wide here. Good recovery challenge coming in from the what's it called it backline. From having quite close to 5 players. On a few games I've seen Coach Malimo Richard applying a proper backline. The very good fan of the 3-5 formation. The times I've been following him, coaching different schools at the AMUS that was in Massacre, considering 3 goals into the that final. We're conceding 2 in the first half, and of course, Simon Wanyama scoring a 3rd goal that was into the arena. Semiscu by Balagade, the Josiga. It's a block made by Noah Hadeus. BUKEDEA Comprehensive, so good day. For senior gigs. That's what the few just move idea. So coming in, it's and then if they are still a it. Run gigs, controlled by looking back to gigs. The gigs was bouncing over the ball. Says a Patrick Senkusu, the Rashid, trying to do that challenge. And simple to Patrick for was something that was almost, but I think he's second control. So good at Dennis. Goes for the high cross. Looks for the few numbers inside the box area. Time because they know this 1-0 could really put them in a very good position to have this final taken and to win their first ever title. Good record in the previous 2 games played into the TESO and BUKEDEA regional and district qualifiers. Push on to Dennis Wagude. Nguja Kisa. Noah. With the first touch from that is Godi Musa. Looking for the give and go. BUKEDEA Conference now teaming up from the right wing. Ball is out here for a throw in. So challenge on Patrick Senkuju. Long throw. Arriving was Asega trying to at least keep the ball into the official playing area. Right was the AMUS College trying to left few numbers. Stephen Balagade Tune. That long throw. Balagade Stephen is coming in from the left wing. Heavy throw from Balagade with the flick. And off they go. It is call for the goal kick here. Ball was off target coming in from the last leader. It's somebody. Samachaga leaves all that business to the right back, Evan Okello. The Jessica Hosinia. So 7 Wanyama trying to the ball to the legs of the opponents. Wanyama saddled the ball coming in from that was Hosinia. Wanyama looks for the help coming in from Hosinia Giggs. Wanyama holding play. Since Patrick Sempus is trying to fight for that challenge. Very good at that and very good at such moments. Patrick Sebusi around the corner area. And Saba Mwanyama, the two players fitted for the national under 17, Mwanyama and Patrick Sebusi that way. So featuring for these two different sides into this final. Balagade trying to make that overlap. The good defensive cover coming in from the BUKEDEA Comprehensive School. Musa Godi. Akibao takes no time to get the ball delivered back onto the playing pitch. Godi Musa. Just taken by Wycliffe Sentongo. Amosi. Roy Olala on a run. Supply denied by Mongo Sevia Jakisa. Again, Amosi College. Right there. Patrick Senkusu. All behind that was Tim John Brand. Score for the push on Kenya Comprehensive player in front of the referee. It's a moment for BUKEDEA Comprehensive School to try count on. Mongo Jakisa lays a long one. Whereby Jamil Idi Rashid. Giggs Osmia tries to go for the hard shot. Looked by Abbas Rahman. Coach Richard Malinga looking for his second consecutive title at these national 20 games after winning it when they played against that is the St. Mary's Kitende. So go kick for the Moses side. Mental battle going on between these two. Ivan Okel. Ken Ivan goes wide. So Gayasin also. Shooting is made by the Mosity. Osinya. Not just one. Trying to find a second Halit. The goalkeeper Shagamo. Long range here too again is for Jessica Mudathil leading up the front line there for the Amosi team. Yet to score in today's final. The attack coming in from the right flank. Patrick Senkusu. Again is Sliver to Hirere. Cross. Another brilliant idea from Patrick Senkusu. In a very good position in front of the goalkeeper. Just had to make that dive at the edge of the goal area. Dennis Swagude on the move. Cuts inside. Godi Musa Akiba. Spoke control from Wanyama Simon. All struck and blocked. Wycliffe Sentongo goes down here. Rodadiko Kela wants BUKEDEA Comprehensive School a free kick. It's going in for that quick start, but might be now a change of that idea. There will be now resorting to those long balls. Wycliffe Sentongo with the ball delivered in the box area. Having many numbers, close to 6 players against the Amosi College defenders. Winning a corner. Dennis Swagude for the BUKEDEA Comprehensive corner. Goalkeeper is onto the ground. Usama Chagamo. Not feeling okay at all here. That's what he's telling the referee here. For the referee could be seen calling on the AMUS college medical team to try and minister some good condition to the goalkeeper. Their bench. College bench here. Just waiting in for that moment. But of course, having plenty of time to play for. Malinga Richard, the head coach.
That is
Might be
goalkeeper move. So double.
the move of making history here. Corner. Brought in by Dennis. So good there. And a chance to get that perfect response. And just cleared off the line. Mostly defending in numbers. And the call for the handball on the BUKEDEA comprehensive player. Asega how it takes me time to the ball delivered into the box area. Might be playing against time. Header from Deus Nuaha. Controlled by Osinya Rangix. Checks off one. Lays it through. Super touch in the midfield. Olala Roy. Godi Musa Akbar. Going in for the right wing areas this time. And it's out for the AMUS college throw player down. SSI trying to get and by at that time Slipper to here while sitting onto the ground here. AMUS missing their key defender Fires. The player who got red card in the game they played against St. Mary's School yesterday. Who is the second challenge the standard player. Trying to get the boys, call the boys and tell them a few things because it might be the moment AMUS all has been waiting for all along. Disappointing when they lost that final against St. Julian High School by 3 goals to nil in that final. And getting quite those lessons learned. Leaping off his Slipper to here, leaping off the pitch. Crowd might be playing down to 10 men just before the players given a chance to come and play back on the playing pitch by the referee. Okanadi. Or Tim John Brad. This is played by Olala Roy of the chest of Nsubuga Yasin. Roy goes for the left wing areas. It's a cross played inside. Another lead of the BUKEDEA comprehensive right back, Godi Musa, and the keeper was just right behind. First touch, Osinya with a good control, passing it back here to Balaga de Stephen. Spreading wide is Godi Musa. Looking for Simon Wanyama. And Khalid Asega in between the two AMUS defenders. Osinya. Very hard rocking to that left wing territories. I mean, gives no space to the opponents. Katangalalu. Taken by Olala. Abbas Rahman on the run. Abbas Rahman. Olala. This is Tim John Bryan who is outside. The ball is out as from the official playing area. So it is ball games two who will be ball game which will be up next. That will be in the second time around July when schools will be trying to go and battle for the different sports disciplines in that with Northern Uganda that have been charged for those games with control. Those the shots. Olara. Wabute Philip clears. Or dropping here to Godi Akiba. Led by Suleba Tuhire. On the turn is Jessica Mudafi. Or keeping up his possession. Goes for the good pass. Wanyama on a turn. BUKEDEA Comprehensive School. Beautiful there. The beautiful build up. It's a cross. Ground is Tuhire. Or by Abbas. Lara. Led by Wabute Philip. Two against three here. Almost side. Charles Bronya, senior. And enjoying every moment it will not bring areas here. Wahadels. Wycliffe Sentongo. Kenneth. Yeah. So at the end of the official time, we'll be having the crowning ceremony of the different winners from number 1 to number 3. And again, awarding over the certificates to the schools that have took the chance to play into this tournament. We're forgetting Chadando school or qualifying for the Fiesta Games. Kenya going girls defending champions and they're training here in today's final against AMUS College. 0 to good. Senior. Who's the name? It's very composed. I love back to senior Red Geeks. To the fight, trying to get a few things right. So good. For senior gigs. So good. You have to talk today for my silver to hear it. Just going to do that for now. So, proud Malinga cause Toto Majub failed to do that. That was in Massacre in 2024. And of course, was sent out, was given a red card in that game. It's finished up that game down to 10 men.
So go ahead and others where you go.
Dennis Agude in for the corner. Much drama going on to the box area here with the BUKEDEA Comprehensive player. Taken down. Looks to be Godi Musa Akiba. Says Moses Sekasana, one of the AMUS College's assistant coaches. Watching on here. Corner brought in and passed by the goalkeeper. Dennis Agude goes down. It's a push from Abbas Rahman. Yellow card out of the pockets of the referee and shown to Rahman Abbas. As BUKEDEA Comprehensive School will be organizing this from another moment.
Substitution requested.
Well, having so good the first from bringing that set piece. And now to this free kick again. I'm also going to make another change.
The Thomas Juniors.
Brought in by Dennis Sewagode. And the ball cleared out for the safety call. So Wycliffe centering on the long throw. Cross for the box area. It's a flick over at the hands of the goalkeeper. And out for the BUKEDEA Comprehensive corner. AMUS College on much pressure. BUKEDEA Comprehensive on his side for the equalizer. It's a corner. It's very good ball. Brought in. And a shot. Takes a deflection now. It's crowded out. College box area. BUKEDEA have the numbers. Brought in by Ran Dixon Senior. Time covered by Chagama Usama. AMUS College. Very, very lucky. From that short range, Senior. Just Mungo Jackis. Where he says, just play on here. Good Musa. Remove BUKEDEA Comprehensive School and in from the right wing. Patrick Sink is arriving onto the occasion here. Ball it in onto the corner flag there. Right, Onala. One having many players in the BUKEDEA Comprehensive back line. Trying to attack Simon Wanyama leading up at that line, along with Asega Halit. Smallims that observed by the
Tunaisi ya nkaaga tuza kuziza guzebiri 13 okwezi kwa mukaaga techonka ninza kuba nindochinga akatabo kuba kweta all is gold ekyarata kyanje iki tikizira obusa harimo nobwenje
Jessica player was brought on by the BUKEDEA backline. Nimrod Chintu, one of the officials here for AMUS College side, under the coach Richard Malinga.
Otherwise, great taking to
One of these, man.
it's a
good record. Again, might be playing in a most advantage because they've beaten a BUKEDEA Comprehensive School in the qualifiers. Shot. Tony Katangalo with the ball started. Senior on the stretch. Run Giggs takes it back in the midfield. Good country. Serada. So Patrick in the midfield there for the BUKEDEA Comprehensive School. This is Abasi Rahman telling Wakala, of course, the midfield of night. He's a clip on his back. Looked at by Rhino Senior. Not waste any single second. Alinga Richard on much pressure. With the 50th end of this game. Rahman Abasi, referee calling on the medical team here for the AMUS collective and well sent by the BUKEDEA Comprehensive players. Kenya players telling the could be a time was played by that is Rahman Abasi. Our Olympic taken up by after making the piece of the cross foot from that player. Down. Okay. Also college officials, Moses Sekasana, or showing his strategy, the opposite end. So good, Dennis. It is one pass by the goalkeeper, tipped off for the corner. Good save there from Chagama Usini. Right there. So setting for goal and lifted by the captain, Dennis. Career players check entry the goal next here before going in for the corner. Simon Wanyama touches the corners, rubbing down to the upright. Corner comes in, passed by the goalkeeper. TV on a shot, takes the block. So with Dennis goes for the cross. BUKEDEA on the move, on the back position, and a good save. Chagamo again. Another BUKEDEA Comprehensive corner in succession. Almost with the player in the penalty area mark. BUKEDEA pushing for any corner to send this game into penalties. Amusi trying to defend or to the final call. Referee Nico Kello takes time to get the medical team invited. Player is up finally and time to play. Back in action. Simon Wanyama in between the two defenders. Montevi with the corner launched into the box area. Cleared. Not far. Controlled by the danger man. Osinya. Ryan. Giggs. Ryan. Laying it through. Serada. Mutei Patrick looking for the handball call. And away by Ivan Okello. Osinya.
He tries to ensure that the end of the game. Security to your best ensure nobody gets into the pitch after the final whistle. Mr. Noel, we need a corner.
Most officials standing by. Most officials waiting for the final whistle. Most players take time to get back to this action. Philip Abute. Supported it away. Olala. Almost lacks a few options up front. He just got all the players leading up at the front line now. Osinya Giggs. Stretching up his eyes. Goes wide. Wanyama Simon. The most trying to cement that back line into their area. Morgan Torada clears.
3 minutes of additional time.
At the time zone, 3 minutes is BUKEDEA who are trailing by a goal to nil. AMUS with a future to be crowned as the new under 20 boys champions, and they will be lifting that new trophy right there in front of the VIP section. It's blocked by the AMUS players. Morgan Torada coming up onto the ground and is back onto his toys. Long throw. BUKEDEA with a few remaining moments to the end of this game. The verge of losing earlier past the league under 20 final. AMUS College with a few minutes to be named as the new champions from Teso region. Champion will be coming in from Teso. Turning out to be a fact today, but winner might be the factor here. BUKEDEA district, Teso zone, and AMUS are leading here.
Mr. Lawrence.
West African champions are down. We're just waiting for any miracle here to happen. We're just trying to fight for that ball. BUKEDEA line the ball to floor. Balagadi. Mutanizo Senior. Balagadi. Mongo Sevia Jakisa goes wide. Mutebi on the control. Plays it forward. Opportunity. Out of the head of Wanyama Simon. Crowd at the Reptown College, which fans are sending in for this final today. From keeper. Change for AMUS College here has been done, and the change it is Musinguzi who makes his way. Balagade. And referee blows at the full time to end the action as AMUS College School from Teso zone and BUKEDEA side are the new under 20 football champions after beating BUKEDEA Comprehensive School by 1-0, as it was in the qualifiers in BUKEDEA in Teso zone. That good report is marching on, celebrating on the pitch with the officials and the players. They make this now that they make this happen. Yes, the football champions have lost at this final.
In one season, to beat BUKEDEA Comprehensive in 3 major finals, and away.
That final played from College, heading out BUKEDEA Comprehensive for a good record.
Extremely big.
He has been retained here. First time AMUS College are winning in this boys category after losing in Massacre. And Coach Richard Malinga coming up, standing by, defending what he did. That was in Ingora when he was at Secondary School. The new winning coach Richard Malinga with his good report from Umura straight to Lira. From Genesis back to AMUS College for the second time, losing the final and lifting this while fans lifting up the coach in front of the VIP area. As now AMUS have been named the new champions of the under-20 category. 4 teams qualifying, AMUS College standing out to be champions. Patrick Sempus with the good tournament here side so far.
Remaining in the pitch.
Referee Kennedy holding this match in a very mature way.
Remaining.
Good games referred.
Thank you.
Goals have been scored. Ronald Sally, the BUKEDEA comprehensive head coach, consoling his players and failing to deliver today. Losing this title, winning in Kenya and losing in Lira. Difference between these two. AMUS now will be the new champions. First time they are winning this. And BUKEDEA must be set on fire. AMUS College campus must be set on fire today.
Okay, let me take it. Okay.
Congratulations.
People, are you still there?
I tell you.
You are there.
There are people watching the one.
You.
Goal scorer
You are there.
number 3. Otima John Brown with the one struck powerful set piece just to beat Tony Katangalalo in the first half to give at the winning moment, the winning goal here to the AMUS College side. Stage will be set for the crowning ceremony. Stage will be set for the celebrations coming in from the AMUS team. BUKEDEA will be again waiting for another New Year. First final appearance, second final appearance for AMUS College School. A 10th year at the LTC campus is BUKEDEA Confidential College Management.
Name the city education officer, the city, Canon Jane Obey. Canon Jane Obey is here with us now. I don't know where the way he is good. And also, we have SB Regional Police Spokesperson, Ms. Kilgan, Jimmy, Evans, Patel, the Canon,
Ranigarian Pound. One. Sajanga the Bigas, Yamakan, but say like service. So I never want instruction.
Major I've never seen a security in our tournament. We have President Mauritius, Susan Lake, home, where I see former President. Nowadays they're calling that for Uganda. Before that was Uganda Netball Federation. Okay. Then our club did City
SP Kinene Mili is also here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we also like to thank all of you who have come, especially to many of them. Hey, you look at that. You see, now, without wasting much time, ladies and gentlemen, we are entering about 40 hours. Kola tukufuza abaagala. Abantu bakoye. Ate kati bakoye kati tunakola. Want to keep the coffee. Kati ano you are welcome, sir. Genda yo tufunde. Oli azadde mu white. Tufune ne wireless ya wala. Wireless ni toga. Ajitutte. Atuwe film kati. Kakati chobo kola. Waliwe natadde fo. Jamu ozemu feed. Teniyeri kemochi. Shaka jimanyi yoki. Mugamba akiteekeni. Teni kebo webe ganye nga tegenda tuuka. Watujja eri. Etimu ningo. Now etimu ningo. Ukoyo biruru. Ukoyo teach. What is according to Dino? The chief guest, Commissioner of Physical Education and Sports, in the Ministry of Education and Sports. Good afternoon, Dr. Dathan. Here with us. What do you know? The Mississippi University, Mr. Lawrence Egone. I don't know whether he's arrived, but we want to welcome you. His worship the mayor of this great city, Honorable Sam Matul is here with us, the city mayor. Let us welcome him. Let us clap our hands for welcoming the mayor of this great city. He's also the members of Board of Governors of Miracle College. Assistant Commissioner of Sports, Mr. Sam Odongo, Boyobino, Boymatek, and the town clerk of Gera City, Mr. Vincent Okurut. He was here with us. Please, you're welcome. Boymatek. The USSSA President, my good friend, Mr. Justus Mukisha. Please, Boymatek. And all the executives of OSA who are here present, please can you raise up your hands for recognition. Teachers, Ashu, chairperson. You are always winners. You created your school and communities with pride. Let us clap for AMUS and BUKEDEA so much. Go back home and keep that same spirit in class and on the fields. Second, to OSA and technical team. I've never got a team like you. Thank you so much for trusting Liraton College to us this championship. Your guidance, your fairness, and your professionalism ensure that the game ran very smoothly from the first whistle up to the last one we have just witnessed. Thank you so much. To our partners, we want to thank the business community of Lira, Kitty, so much for all the support that they've given to us. To Lira Regional Referral Hospital and Uganda Red Cross for keeping our players safe. Let us clap our hands for it. The Uganda Police and UPDF who are here. We don't have better expressions to say thank you, but on behalf of all the people who are here, allow us to say thank you so much and may God bless you. To our sponsors and well-wishers and the entire community for opening their homes, for opening their shops, for opening their hearts, and for opening everything, without which this event would have been impossible. Now, the last one, to my own team, to the local organizing committee, the teachers and the students and the support staff of Liraton College who are here, very smart. You work day and night since the Republic Day, and you have made our school so proud. Can we clap for them? What we have achieved together shows that what happens when you work as a team. Ladies and gentlemen, this championship has proven three things. Number one is talent. This is a clear manifestation that talent is everywhere in Uganda. It just needs opportunity. Then second is sports. Sports build unity. Here, schools from Karamoja sat with schools from Kampala, and language was not a barrier. And the third one is discipline. Discipline wins. The teams that went furthest were not just the most skilled, but they were most disciplined. Let us clap our hands for the two teams. As we close today, I ask every player here to take back more than a medal. Take back the discipline, take back the teamwork, and the belief that you can compete at the level. The chief this occasion, and for the government commitment to the school sports, we look forward to your support. May you come again. Our final plea and prayer as Liraton College, Kango Region, and Northern Uganda is that you entrust us again with Fiesta Games 2028. That is when our capable Paralympic Games will be completed. We have already shown interest and then the competence to host such games. So we trust that you are going to give us another opportunity to host Fiesta for East African communities. Thank you so much. May God bless us even as we travel back home. For God and by God. Let me form a simple task of just giving this gift on behalf of the community of Liraton College so that we can compete once and for all. In London, you come and you're going back home. Let me ask my board of governors, who is also the civic mayor, to come and give this award for this. And the Commissioner of Physical Education has got over that time. Please to step forward. Very fast. Those who are being present at time. Reverend Doctor, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This is okay. Thank you so much. We have water president. We know we're not writing you to give us clear, but this is how we know how we behave. The PSA president, Mr. Gas, Justus Bishop. Here he comes. Let us clap for him. What will we clap for everybody? We are going to give only 3 minutes of time. The first vice president, Aki, go ahead. It's around. If not around, then take other. We shall know later. Just 1 second. The mayor makes just 1 second. Hey. The chief guest and your team. I've been made to know that I'll be coming back. So for now, maybe I leave it here. But we are all happy that you are here. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Mr. Headmaster, for those gifts. Though I haven't got mine as the master of ceremony, and maybe I've been. How do I say that I was from there with nothing? Ooh, okay. Let's go on with speeches, and this, of course, should be brief. Of course, the host, you know it, and I want to say this has been one of the best hosts in the history of this championship. Very good host. Our chief guest, as you can see, our policy of mass sports is coming, has been very, very successful. We have 64 teams at the national and at zones. Of the 19 zones, most of the zones had between 32 and 64 teams. And when you go down to the districts, the participation has been the very highest. And because of that, we have developed a lot of talents across the country. I must also say that our hosting policy, which favors cities and schools that have infrastructure, has beared a lot of fruits. As you can see today, the teams which reached semi-finals, 75% of them have got a lot of good infrastructure back home, which infrastructure is built by schools, especially to host our games. The finalists hosted very well FIASA games and put up infrastructure, and that infrastructure has brought them to the finals. Now, going forward, our capacity building program has also bared a lot of fruits, our chief guest. As you know, in this tournament, most of the referees are fellow students trained through our program by the federation, who are officiating themselves, of course, under the guidance of the senior officials from the ministry. It is because of this that our championship, we have not received any complaint of biased officiation. I want to thank the federation and also thank my executive committee, which has consistently approved and made sure that we have capacity building program, especially Kaporoni Okanya, who heads this program. Thank you so much. You can see this bearing fruit. Our chief guest and commissioner, I want to say this, that going forward, we want to work with you to make sure that every school in the country has got fellow students who are coaches, who are referees, who are young reporters, so that we don't only look at footballers and athletes, but we develop the whole industry of sports that way. I'm very sure it will help a lot. I must also inform you, our chief guest, that during this championship, it was compulsory for all participants, the athletes, that is the footballers, their coaches, and also the games teachers, to undergo a safeguarding and child protection training, which was very compulsory. Certificates of completion are mandatory. Unfortunately, 6 schools did not come for this course. And for that reason, they are going away without certificates. They will only get these certificates after undergoing the same course at their own cost. Training in film and sports media was also conducted during this championship, ensuring that in the future we don't have footballers, but we have all it takes to develop sports across the country. Competition format. Our chief guest, about 4 years ago, we introduced classification games where all teams play the same amount of games. But in this championship, it has been perfected. I must report that every team played 8 matches, and even today, we had a televised match between number 63 and number 64. The spectators who came at that time, they thought it was the real final. But this was not for between 63 and 64. And I must say, when you look at the number, the position, Rango has taken it. Because the team from Rango has ended up being number 64. Congratulations, Rango. Our chief guest must also inform you that all teams that participated, thanks to you, received 2 sets of uniforms. And when I talk of 2 sets of uniforms, I'm talking of top quality uniform jerseys made in Uganda. And these ones, it's the courtesy of the Ministry of Education and Sport. Thank you so much. May you, our chief guest and commissioner, make it possible for all teams in all championships to receive such a uniform at national level. It will be a very big boost. And I know, Commissioner, you are capable of doing that. We have had the best matches. All of them have been with this team. I don't want to say anything about that. I must also inform you that our matches have been watched by the world. This morning, I received a call from the headquarters of ISF. They were watching our games. I must say that we partnered with FIFA TV, Tayari TV, together with our own USSSA TV, to broadcast live 9 matches every day. And I must tell you that a total of 72 matches were broadcasted live in Lira here. And the way so many people watched, we had an application because of the increased numbers that we had not anticipated. On the second day, it broke down because it was being accessed by millions of people. But we have now since upgraded it. As I come towards the conclusion, I must inform you that the 4 teams that reached semi-finals have all qualified to play in Fiasa games. Congratulations. Siasa Games will take place in Morogoro, Tanzania from 12th to 24th, 12th, 22nd of August in Morogoro, Tanzania. And all these teams, the BUKEDEA Comprehensive, AMUS College, St. Mary's Extended, and Chagondo SS have all qualified. And they have not only qualified for Siasa Games, but they have also qualified for the World Schools Football World Cup that will take place in China in October. All the 4 teams. Congratulations for qualifying for those games. And I must also inform you that Uganda is now rated very highly. Because in the last championship, the teams from Uganda, one became number 2, and another one became number 3 in the World Cup for school. And as you can see, the same results have been duplicated here. The number 2 of the world is now number 1 of Uganda. And number 3 of the world is now number 2 of Uganda. Congratulations, AMUS and BUKEDEA Comprehensive for keeping that standard. Appreciation. I want to appreciate the Ministry of Education and Sports. Our chief guest, when you mandated the USSSA to run these games, some people were doubting. But as you can see, the standards have gone high and even gone through the crowd. Thank you so much. You made the right decision. I want to appreciate the local organizing committee, my local organizing committee, and also the national organizing committee. National organizing committee headed by my vice president. Okot PPT, you have done very well. I don't know whether if I had powers, I would promote you, but where? As I close, I must say that we have also made a very big leap as far as age cheating is concerned. You must have appreciated when you saw the teams playing. We are not yet 100%. We want to continue on this journey together with you, Mr. Commissioner, sir. So as I close, I must say that USSSA reaffirms commitment to mass sports, to infrastructure growth, because our policy is aimed at making sure that all cities we go to have got the right infrastructure and holistic student athlete development. And of course, we have been in very many cities. In some cities, we come from there running with stones following us.
Otaferwa aha Tayari West.
Tayari West TV ekuretire program touch kugumane tukumurikira ebiri kugenda mu ihangeri ebirumwe by'obutegeki ebyamagara eby'obwegese n'emiturane y'abantu n'ebindi nyamwingi on program eji buri wa kabiri nitukuretera abahangu kumurikira enshongezi twina amasiko ngo hinitafarira hango eruturateke hakutwara ihangeri omumisho na nyomushuganisa wayo Assistant Inspector General of Police Hassan Kasinje.
Secondary school head teachers of Uganda, and is the son of the soil. Allow me recognize the head teachers who are here, the regional chairpersons, and any member of the NSTAC. If you are here, please rise up wherever you are for recognition. Do we have head teachers here? Thank you very much. Allow me to make a very brief comment. I'm really humbled and honored to stand before you here on behalf of the Association of Secondary School Head Teachers of Uganda, as we bring to a close this exhilarating competition which we have held for the last 7 days that ran through. I must be very happy and excited about this game. And my major communication here is only word of appreciation. Allow me to thank so much the head teachers who have been the sponsors of this program. We sponsored this program, and the head teachers who are the unseen heroes have contributed immensely in organizing and bringing the athletes to participate in this game. I mean, it's the challenges that we have now. We are in a position to speak into the coffers of the school, and they managed to bring the athletes to participate in this game. I thank you so much. Allow me also to thank USSSA under the stewardship of Justice Mugisha for organizing and running the game. You have heard when we have entrusted them with the responsibility, they have always delivered, and we will continue to work in partnership with them to make sure that the talents of our young ones are promoted, which is being done right. Allow me also thank so much the host teacher of Lera Town College and your team. You have done a commendable job for the days that these games have been running. And your team, the people of Lera, you have been very hospitable, very good reception. People have enjoyed staying here, and I know many would wish them to continue staying, but in the interest of other activities, as I move towards concluding, allow me also thank so much Commissioner, who is our chief under Ministry of Education and Sport, for being at the forefront of making sure that our athletes that qualify at the national level are well represented at the regional and at international level. They have been financing and supporting, which has helped to put our team on the international floor. To the teams that have already qualified, you will be moving and bearing the flag of Uganda, the black, yellow, red. And as you move, you should move as a team, which we will appreciate so much. Lastly, I know there are quite a number of issues which still surrounds our ball game 1, ball game 2, but I call for calmness from the head teachers, the sport lovers, and any other person that gets involved in it. President USSSA did mention about HDP, which is already being addressed, and we also feel we are going to work together with them. Such that issues that relate to age, issues that relate to genuine bona fide students who are in school that should participate in this game is addressed. Because this has been the major area of contention in our games. And I'm very sure we are going to work on this together as a team. The rate is reducing. We are going to get involved in exploring into perhaps getting a machine that can scan the age of a person through the bone marrow. Because there are situations where someone who is 20 years to sit at 87 and reduce the age, which you never does not consider that the only that you are there and you move. And many, perhaps, when you have a document of that nature, we cannot dispute it because it is yours, you own it, and you give it an opportunity. But also, we shall venture more into the AMUS and the learner's identification number such that this is completely brought down. With all this said, allow me thank you so much, the people of Lira, for hosting us and also giving ASHU an opportunity to say a word in this closing ceremony. When you leave, we wish you journey mercies in the direction which you'll be taking and the place that you'll be going to. Thank you very much. Say all this for God and my country.
Me in Adwong King Aber, they don't be better. You better than what him about. Number para kelly is 64. What him about? I don't have one doctor Boredo at a big command 64 para team go. Eto, Adwong Doctor Boreino, Mahabinin. Okay, with that, let me take this opportunity to invite the mayor of Lira City to say a few words, and then he invites the chief guest. Let's give our mayor a very big clap because his city is very good. I wish I could have a house here and I remain, but then I will need someone to take care of me. Now, I don't know whether I can qualify to get some. The chief guest and the entire team who have come to grace this occasion, our host school, Lira Town College, and all the staff who supported the process, our technical team from Lira City Council, headed by the City Education Officer, and also the schools that participated. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Congratulations to AMUS College. Congratulations to BUKEDEA and all the teams that participated. Mine is to say thank you. One, we thank you for the recommendation that you appreciated the people of the city, and for that reason, allow me to talk to them in our local language. Opoyo kwa kuwele, opoyo yiko nying pasho. Dawano kwani, opoyo pasho pera be. Yoke ne konyo tiudi yogi. Eno jo ayaite konyo wa memoko. Dawano tiu kwa be. Adongo kwa wani. Oba kudoba boru. Pedo kudoke kwa chon. Nika na metukuti ye. Joberi lwen, joberi da. Jopa metumano. Oba otimo wabe. Akibu wa wacha bino. Akibu wa bino cha. Ametoni nyingwa bedabe. Wechalwa na haiwilo valoro. Aduomo loko kan. Ametelo tuhuni. Okoni. Kita wano bero kirabe kereni. Kadi macha dokwano cho. Chingwa. Okwalo kwachwa. Niumito. Tono tuhuke na dono. Enene no wakere wanga be. So babu chingwa kwa ye unukenwa. Pimano. Washwado tiene aman. Okeru no tuho me paso. Wana do quality no wa do kwan kwene paso. Mono ngarope gwanyi wero moroke ken. So mono bero mewa mengo me paso. Our guests, I want to thank the government of Uganda. I want to thank the Ministry of Education and Sports through National Council of Sports for the investment that they are doing in the city when it comes to sports infrastructure. Akibua, we've already ticked it. We are now having another sports facility coming up in Lira University.
With those two, honestly speaking, we want to make Lira City a sports destination. It is our appeal that you work with our people so that we develop in every aspect to make us qualify to host any event. As Lira City, we are going to pledge into investing our efforts to make Lira City a sports destination. We know that we have some more work to do. And I want to assure you, in the next 2 years, if you come back to Lira City, you're going to find more supportive infrastructure that will be able to head Akibwa, support Lira Town College, support all other schools to help us host better games. I don't want to bore you with many words. I'd like to once again thank Lira Town College on behalf of the board of Lira Town College, because Lira Town College is a community school. As the mayor, that is our school. And also I'm a member of the board. Head teacher, once again, congratulations. Thank you very much for the job well done. You've lifted our heads high, and we have now received recommendation that we can apply for more sports events. We will be there, and we shall be knocking on your doors once again. With this, I'd like to invite the chief guest to come and give the closing remarks on this occasion. As he comes, I want to recognize my OB, BTEC Okot, whom we ate with him beans and posho in NTC Ngeta. Omera Okwod Wogopashu, thank you for bringing the games to Lira.
Assistant Commission.
Hello. Hello. Let us give God a very big hand clap. Allow me stand on the protocol where put by the mayor, since he knows very well the protocol. You know, politicians can't go wrong on protocol. And so say, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, all of you. I'm Reverend Canon Dr. Duncan Simugumia, Commissioner of Physical Education and Sports. I'm here on behalf of the Minister, State Minister of Education and Sports, in charge of sports, Honorable Peter Ogwang, who would have been here because we had opening with the Minister, State Minister in charge of primary. We had the permanent secretary here. The Minister of Sports would have loved to be with you, but he found it not easy. And since he has foot soldiers like me, he asked me to come and represent him. Even when we were seated there, he was still following up online to know how we were faring. So I'm here on behalf of the Minister, Honorable Peter Ogwang. But before I read his speech verbatim, allow me also, apart from thanking God who is in heaven, thank you people who are here on earth and who have done a lot of work. Thank you very much. May I think Lira City, you have broken the record. You have broken the record.
I wanted to come with the minister on opening, and then I was also caught up somewhere. But we were following you live. I saw a match where all borders in Rira didn't work and decided to come and support sports here. Thank you, Apoyo Mate. Right? That's right. I've got it now. Apoyo Mate. Thank you very much. Mwebale Munonga. Eyala Manoinoi. Our default. Thank you very much. As a commissioner of sports, it makes me proud if we bring games to you and you receive them well and you really help them to move on well. We want to thank you. I don't want to repeat many of the things the discipline of the coaches has improved greatly. The officiation has improved greatly. And that's why we see consistency of performance. As a researcher, when they tell you that this BUKEDEA is East African champion and it reaches finals, it means our officiation, our management of games is consistent. This means the measurement is right. When they tell you AMUS has been a champion and has gone to world level and they say it is here, it is a champion, you see consistency. Let me not speak more words than the words of the guest of honor whom I'm representing. So allow me read his speech verbatim. I bring you greetings from the First Lady and the Minister of Education and Sports. And I bring you greetings from Honorable Peter Wang, who has been represented by Commissioner of Sports. Honorable Peter Ogwang regrets that he cannot be with us today due to other official engagements and has asked me to stand in as the chief guest and deliver this message to you. Allow me now read verbatim. I appreciate all of you and especially the Ministry of Education and Sports staff and who have organized this, and appreciate Uganda Secondary School Sports Association for this wonderful championship. I want to thank you, Northern Uganda people, for turning out and voting overwhelmingly for His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, in the 2026 elections. Let us give a hand clap for that. Your vote was a vote for peace, stability, and the continuity of development agenda. Government has had you, and we are matching your trust with investment in infrastructure, education, and sports. The meaning of today's event, together for finals of the National Secondary School Football Championship, because school sport is the foundation of national talent development. To the two teams in the finals, you are already champions. Because reaching nationals is not a mini achievement. You represent thousands of students who have worked and create
Government investment in northern Uganda. The NRM government has made deliberate investment in northern Uganda to correct historical imbalance and to unlock the region's potential. Akibua Olympic Stadium, Lila, nearing completion. After years of delay, Akibua Stadium is now nearing completion. It will be a FIFA and World Athletic Stadium facility. It's 12,000 athletic track, indoor arena, hostels to mention but a few. It will host national and international events and serve as home of sports in Uganda and Uganda at large. Can we give NRM government for Akibua? I hope you people, some of you took an advantage to come and go and do and see what is taking place here. Furthermore, to feed into Akibua and to decentralize sports infrastructure, government is developing Lila University Sports Facility, Guru University Sports Facility, Peche Stadium in Guru, currently under rehabilitation, and additional training facility will be inside Akibua Stadium. These facilities will ensure that the students in Lila, Guru, Kitugum, and others can train on quality pitches without traveling to Kampala to Kampala. Talent will be nurtured at home. Call to local government, schools, and students. To our local government leaders, political and technical, the CAOs, the DOs, the sports officers, thank you for the support you give to schools and for preparing the grounds for these projects. You are the link between national policy and the student on the field. We count on you for mobilization and for ensuring these facilities are maintained and well utilized. To head teachers and coaches and sports teachers, thank you for keeping school sport alive. You are the first talent scouts of this country. To students and all athletes, use this opportunity. Be disciplined, focus on your studies, and stay away from drugs and alcohol. I want to remind you that now we have a national anti-doping organization in Uganda. So students, you are encouraged not, the minister is encouraging you not to use drugs. And by God's grace, I was appointed to be a national focal officer for NATO. And therefore, we will be there for you. Partnerships and unity. Government will provide the infrastructure. We call upon the private sector, alumni, and communities to partner with us in maintaining these facilities and in sponsoring school sports programs. Let us make this region and Uganda at large a hub of sports excellence. Let us make today's finals a celebration of unity, discipline, and talent. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we thank you for voting Musei that cannot go unmentioned. Thank you for supporting school sports. For the finalists, thank you for the wonderful play, the pride, the discipline, and the fair play. To everyone here, enjoy the celebrations because we are all champions. Because without an opponent, you cannot be a champion. Let us continue building Uganda through sports. For God and my country, Honorable Peter Ogwang, MP, State Minister for Sports, speech delivered by Reverend Canon Dr. Duncan Z. Mugumia. I thank you. When I finish my boss's speech, I don't add words. If I was to add, I would have added on the first time, but I did so. And so that is all. I thank you. Thank you for supporting me. God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for awards. Chief guest, with honor, I request you to remain here. I request you, the Vice President, also to remain. I invite the President USSSA. I invite Assistant General Secretary, National Council of Sport to come on the podium. The 81st aid teacher, please. get on the podium. It is time. You are rewarded. Madam Abalo also should come back because you have to assist your boss when he's giving out this prize. Now, you know, these are beautiful trophies. Maybe you are guessing where they are going, but there are also other small gifts. The accolades, you will know exactly where they are going. Okay. The chief guest, you have enough assistants to help you out, give out the awards. I will now start off with the man of the match. This match which ended, there is a man of the match. And with the man who really handled everything, put the team together, and he made sure that the team was moving on well. And the man of the match is none other than Otim John Bryan from AMUS. Please. Otim John Bryan from AMUS. Let's move, please. That is the man of the match. Okay. Trace that side, please. That's the man of the match. Thank you very much, your team, John Bryan from AMUS College. Next. Thank you very much, your team. You can donate it to me. Okay. The best goalkeeper, the man who removed Menta. He never did. The Menta could shoot where. Now, the best goalkeeper in this tournament has been Changamo Osma from AMUS. Okay. He only conceded one goal. In all this tournament, only one goal. In 456 games, he conceded only one goal. So he's a man of very good goalkeeper. We are moving on. The most valuable player for his team, none other than Wanyama Simon from BUKEDEA Comprehensive School. Most valuable player. If he's not there in the team, then the team has a problem. Yeah. You see, whenever you pass that side, the most valuable player. That is the most valuable player. Thank you very much, Wanyama. Now, the man who knows how to tear nets, net buster, top scorer, Mukwana Matthew with 12 goals, St. Peter's College, Tororo. You see, when the tournament started from the preliminary classification Europa conference, he's the top guy with 12 goals. From St. Peter's College, Tororo. Yeah, he's tall, so scoring is not a problem. There he is. There you are. Okay, all of you join. Most valuable, man of the match,
best goalkeeper, top scorer, there they are. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Now it is time to award medals. Time to award medals. Medalists. So, they will come. So they will. May I request the mayor to join the podium? And the cow, if it's here, the DO, this is now your time to give these medals. The sports officer, I hope the stage is enough to accommodate all of them. Yeah. No, the mayor's seat is very large. Yeah. Okay. Bronze medalist 2026. None other than St. Mary's Boarding School, Kitende from Wakiso Zone. Please, let's get moving with the captain behind. Lead your team, please. Let's give them a big clap. They gave us a real good entertainment. For 8 consecutive years, they were the champion of this tournament. For another 5 years, they were the champion of Piazza. So they are a well-polished team. That is St. Mary's Boarding School, Kitende, on the podium. Now you can start moving. Okay, thank you very much. Silver medalist. Silver medalist. The balance you give it, they were supposed to be coaches. I haven't seen them on. I don't know why. Okay, the coaches are supposed to have been accompanying the team. I don't know what really happened. Silver medalist, BUKEDEA Comprehensive School from Teso Zone. BUKEDEA Comprehensive School from Teso Zone. Thank you very much, BUKEDEA Comprehensive School. It was a good game. The champion of Piazza. That's good. As we finish this, may I request the referees who officiated the final.
Okay. The referees that officiated the final. Okay. Now, let's all give a big clap and welcome the champion 2026, AMUS College School, all the way from Teso College, from Teso Zone. You see, our players are displaying. Don't go yet, the function is not yet over. There's going to be fireworks. Oh. Yeah, they have all the trophies, Fiasa trophies, zonal trophies, but the national trophy, this is the first time. So they really deserve the big clap. Okay. The president and the chief guest, please come in front. The president, the chief guest, come in front, please. Just come a bit in front, president. They are there, just there. Stand in front there, please. Go. Good. The captain, where's the captain? Okay. Please. Okay, fine. Okay. Go down a bit. Sit. Go down a bit as the captain lifts the trophy. Yes. Official, please a bit down. Just wait a moment, Official, please, let's get down a bit. That's official. Coach, let's get down. Yes. Don't let the captain on top. Good. Okay. Now you can hand over the trophy. Okay, Chief Guest, Solon, you are going to have a photo with the champion. We are going to have a photo with the champion. That's all done. Photograph, please organize us for the photo with the chief guest.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. That's very good, very good. The music can now play. Those who want to dance, go and dance. If there is a party, we are ready to come if you invite us. Okay.